Greetings! Just here in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest along the Falls Creek Trail. Just want to take a quick moment to look at one of our forest friends. It's a really cool one. It's called beargrass, and you've probably seen it everywhere on your hikes through the Cascades, all up and down the coast in various places and various elevations. It tends to be a little higher though, and always forms these incredibly awesome, really gorgeous sort of cones of white flowers. This one's about halfway there. It's a really, really cool plant. And one of the reasons that it's a good plant is, thankfully, it's not poisonous. It does have an edible root. It's not something we go for very often. You can kind of get a bit of a sample of what that's like by coming down into here in the middle and pulling up one of these here. And just, you see this little white section. Give that a nibble. You'll have an idea what it tastes like. It's kind of a little, sort of like peppery celery in a way. It's kind of one of those, if you just had nothing at all, you could probably go for it. But what beargrass is more commonly known for is that it's used for basket making and weaving, because these leaves of it are very sturdy. You'll probably see if I try and just snap it apart like a normal blade of grass, it's not going to happen. I'm really trying to pull that apart. It's almost impossible. And some of these, they're just snaps. Super strong stuff. It doesn't want to be twisted so much as rolled, but if you use it that way, it can, once it dries especially, it can be as strong as rattan or something like that. So you can very easily make sturdy and long-lasting baskets out of it. And that's what native peoples would do. They would, in addition to possibly using it for food, they would harvest these really strong, sturdy leaves of it in order to weave baskets. And in some places, unscrupulous people have come and absolutely decimated areas of their beargrass in order to make commercial products. And we we beg you, please do not do that. If you want to weave something, go to the store and buy something. If you want to make something out of nature, just make sure you harvest responsibly. Obviously, it looks like there's tons of it because it's literally, it just goes off into the forest as far as the eye can see. All around, there's just tons of it. It seems like there's just an unlimited supply, but there isn't always. And especially in the the areas that you're hanging out in, you don't want to be decimating anything. Nobody wants to see cut down stumps of beargrass chopped down. We like nature left on its own. But if you did need something, you can see here somebody's been nibbling on it right here, and the way it almost looks like somebody may have. See, they're all the same height there. I almost wonder if somebody cut that off and took it to do some weaving. And you'll see bushcrafters and wild crafters doing those sorts of things. With good old beargrass, good sturdy leaves, somewhat edible root, and a really, really cool flower. We like beargrass. It's always one of our favorite forest friends to encounter, not just because it has some uses, but it's really neat looking. You can always tell you're in the forest when you see the old beargrass. And the ants don't mind it either. They're all over the place too. And we want to thank you very much for taking just a quick moment to look at a forest friend, beargrass, in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest.